All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Sïmøn Èkpà Nwanjoko anọ na-agba egbe ọ na-acha achara. I go soon release you in talk, make you hear and direct. But the man don't talk, say no retreat, no surrender. Say the boys, you know, get as be where you never be before. Say as in boys they say they no go back. Oh, say as they don't start this journey. Say salam wele. Say the journey no go stop on the way. Of course, you know, as they talk and with the Catholic voice, as you Jakata Yalo, Gene Nko Meme. And they don't release Kepu say under the ground, as the people of the indigenous people of Biafra, they talk say, make the federal government release Mazin and the Kano. Kepu don't they go so, we say, government themselves, don't they release conditional say, now this thing where we say, if the people do they go release Mazi Nandekano. Make you hear from the mouth of Mazi Sïmøn Èkpà himself. Make you know be me. Go to tell you as you go be. Listen to him.
Government in exile and the de facto government in homeland has come to stay. It is the last phase to freedom. And today, I can proudly tell Biafrans that a lot of success has been recorded from the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government in the homeland. We have read all manner of propagandas coming from the Nigeria, sponsored by the Nigeria state, especially coming from those expelled criminals who have spent over 13 years deceiving Biafrans in the name of fighting for freedom. At the end of the day, they sold our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the terrorist state. And they tried everything possible to kill the struggle, but here we are today, giving them back to back. So Biafran people, I want you to understand that today we have activated the Convention of Montevideo, which Nigeria or even Africa is not signatory to, but it is part of the prerequisite requirement to validate a government. Today, we have fulfilled many requirements to be recognized as a government. And that's where we're going. In October 2023, we are having the first ever Biafra self-referendum convention. It is a convention that we are going to discuss and lecture Biafrans on what to expect during the self-referendum and how the self-referendum will be conducted in line with international laws, in line with international treaties, in line with the most accepted democratic process, giving the people the right to decide their future. And on that note, I want to inform the Biafra people today that the Article 1 of that convention has been activated with full force. And at the same time, the Article 20 of the African Charter on Human Rights and People Rights has also been activated, and Biafra people are exercising that right, and we are going to exercise it very soon during the self-referendum of the Biafra people. I also want you to understand that in the coming days, you are going to be faced with a lot of propaganda sponsored by the Nigeria state. You can see that during the sit at home, a lot of lies were told and they will continue to tell those lies. Just make sure you stand very resolute, stand very strong. We are winning and we continue to win until the day we are going to redeclare Biafra. I want you all to understand that the Biafra Republic government in exile inauguration will happen in September. After that, we will activate in full force the de facto government in the homeland. But first of all, I want you all to understand that the Montevideo Convention of 1933 by the South American state, the Article 1 made it very, very clear how the international law should possess the qualification to define what a state is all about. How will you be recognized as a state? There are qualifications that the international community must recognize before you can be called a state. And I want to inform Biafra people that we have gone through these processes. Today, many people do not understand that freedom fighting in the 21st century is something you do with brain, it's something you do with wisdom, it's something you do with knowledge, it's something you do also with experience. Many experience you have to also make sure that you utilize them while fighting for the freedom of your people. And on this note, the state, the Article 1 of this convention, demonstrates how you can qualify to be called a state, or how you can be qualified to be called a country, or what should qualify you to be recognized by international community, even when some people may not recognize you, or some organization may not recognize you, but the qualification to be recognized as a state is one. You must have a permanent population. Biafra has demonstrated that we have.
All right, welcome back. You don't hear from the horse's mouth himself because the tell man say make he go tell another man. As they be, Èkpà one joke. Don't talk. I'm say no retreat, no surrender for the people of the indigenous people of Biafra. According to him, he said that is why the Biafra government in exile was set, and he has been able to name other governments, other nations and countries that were in exile before they got their independence, or they were fully seceded from the former country. They were in another information where we say we say some people group don't tear themselves away from Sïmøn, but when they go Russia, go they negotiate, say make they bring Parangwogo, say maybe they start their own thing. I say waiting they happen. I say organizing a man. I say if say this struggle don't they divide like that. Other information they say countries where we say they help Russia to evade sanction will also be blacklisted by the United States of America. Russia is instructing its intelligence service to explore method of circumventing sanctions and export controls. In response to this development, the U.S. strengthens sanctions, block property that is in the U.S., blacklist new companies. Financial institutions that are involved in any activity that helps Moscow evade sanctions will lose access to U.S. financial system, among others. I don't know if this particular warning is directed particularly to African countries or other European countries. Of course, you know that Russia has been sanctioned for a long time due to their continuous war with Ukraine. Of course, other nations have gone against Russia, but be that as it may, Russia being a strong and a mighty country is still doing business with some other countries. And U.S. has come out and say with the vessel, they say any person where say they call catch, say they do business with Russia, say that one a be sanctioned or buy. Say they get sanctioned, they get sanctionian. Listen to that one where that person go carry. You don't share it as it be. Meanwhile, now here I go the wind down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper.